Hello, I'm Jenny Wilder. I'm the rector of St. Anne's Episcopal Church in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and this is this week's Top 5. Kicking things off for us this week is this coming Sunday at 10 a.m. We will continue our The Way of Love exploration into a rule of life. And all are invited to come and join us, even if this would be your first time visiting. We'll do a quick catch-up of what we've covered so far, and just know that this is an open opportunity for folks to get accustomed to what a rule of life is and an exploration of how that might enhance our spiritual journey into Advent. All are welcomed. On Wednesday, December the 11th, you're invited to join us here at St. Anne's Episcopal Church at 6 p.m. for our Celtic Eucharist service, and at 7 p.m. for our Journeying into Advent as we walk the labyrinth. This is a great opportunity in the middle of the hecticness of this season to pause intentionally and take some time and set it aside to be in God's presence. Again, the service begins at 6 p.m., and at 7 p.m. you're invited to come and walk the labyrinth here at St. Anne's. We look forward to welcoming you on Wednesday, December the 11th. As you can see behind me, there's a tent here in the parish hall, and that tent has been set up by the Outreach Committee to help remind us that during the season of Advent, we're collecting hygiene products, toiletries, sweatpants, sweatshirts, socks, underwear, and all of these items will be given to Cityward Dwellings and the participants who make their home on an evening basis in these shelters. So as you're out and about shopping, please consider picking up some of the travel-sized toiletries, or maybe some laundry powder, or some coffee, creamer, sugar, hot chocolate mix, all of these items, and then bring them here to St. Anne's and place them in the tent behind me. This tent will be in place until December the 22nd, and we hope at the end of the 22nd we'll have a tent full of items to drop off at Cityward Dwellings. We give thanks to the Outreach Committee for setting up this type of ministry for the season of Advent, and we look forward to you participating by bringing in the toiletries, the hygiene products, sweatpants, underwear, socks, anything that you can. Just come and help us fill the tent up. Looking ahead to December the 15th, that's Sunday, there is a lot happening on that day. First, there's going to be, of course, our formation hour at 10 a.m., but there's also going to be a brunch that morning at 9 a.m. This is the newcomers brunch, but you don't have to be a newcomer to come. We're hoping that folks in the parish will come and introduce themselves to our newcomers, and there's no reason to register for this. You just come hungry, and then hang around for the formation of the Way of Love at 10 a.m. And then at 11 a.m. on that Sunday, we're going to have our Christmas pageant that Brooke Davis is putting together. And I can't wait to see what this year's pageant looks like. So as you look ahead to December the 15th, put this on your calendar. We have worship at 8, newcomers brunch at 9, formation at 10 a.m., and 11 a.m. we'll have our Christmas pageant. And for those who just want a little bit more church that day, then please know that you're invited to sit with the vestry as the vestry meets for the December meeting. All are welcomed. And looking a little bit further into next year, actually, on January the 10th through the 12th, we'll be having our Journeying with God retreat here at St. Anne's. Now, registration for this retreat is open and available to any and all to come, but let me just give you a brief rundown about what this retreat looks like. We've invited Fran McKendry, a well-known singer-songwriter, activist, retreat leader. He has made a livelihood out of touring all over the country and around the world, doing music performances for youth retreats, for adult retreats, for clergy retreats, and he has agreed to come and lead us in a retreat here called Journeying with God. Now, this retreat will begin with a concert given by Fran on January the 10th. That's a Friday night at 7 p.m., and the concert is free to any and all to come. The retreat will happen from 9 a.m. till about 5 p.m., and this is what you need to register for, so we'll know how many people to expect. And you can find that registration through our Eventbrite page online. And the cost is $35 per person, plus a little bit of a fee that Eventbrite tacks on. Then later that night, we'll have a special multimedia worship service led by Fran. And then on Sunday, January the 12th, we'll have one combined service at 10 a.m. where Fran will be offering some special music, and I think he and I are going to work on some collaborations as well. So mark the calendar now to join us for the weekend retreat, a Journeying with God, led by Fran McKendry. All are invited, and there will be childcare that day during the retreat. Well, friends, that's going to do it for me. I'm Jenny Wilder. I'm the rector of St. Anne's Episcopal Church in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and this is this week's Top 5. God bless.